Now, I'm going to let this guy say a few words because this is one of my heroes. And I take him wherever I can, whenever he's available. This is John Brough. Let's hear it for John. I've DJ'd his son's wedding. I've been at his family weddings. And this guy has bravery beyond belief. Because before his tragedy, he couldn't electric slide then either. And I tell him all the time, John, I think you've gotten better. John.
Thank you, folks. And thank you also very much for being here tonight. This flyer going to be coming out on Bull Squad endorsing Phil and Dean, and on it is a comment that Wendy and I made. And it's truthful. You know, so when this flyer goes out, oh yeah, I wonder if they really said this, da-da-da. You guys and ladies and gentlemen are my witnesses that this is really how I feel about Phil Elmore and Dean. First off, one thing I like about him is his honesty. You know, we got to have somebody up in the mayor's office who is totally honest. Honest with the city employees and honest with what he's doing for the city of Belleville. And I trust what Phil and Dean are planning. I listen to them and I listen to their ideas because this isn't just an idea that you know, well, Phil is my friend and I'm automatically going to vote for him. We actually sat down with Phil a couple of different times and threw some questions out at him. Wendy being very nice, very polite, but talking to Phil from her heart and enjoying the answers that Phil came back. Now for some reason, I don't know, maybe it was my career, when I asked my questions, it was like I was really dropping the hammer on him, and I'm asking questions about the crime, the police department, because that's where I spent my career. And I'm asking what he's going to do to help us in that area, because they come now out with the stats and how the stats are low. The crime stats are low, and we haven't had this type of crime, we haven't had this type of crime, this is decreasing, da-da-da. It's like, but the next question I want to know is, okay, but can I still go into downtown Belleville and take a late walk? Or particularly, how would you feel walking in the area of up around by the county jail? Or maybe down in Dawn Heights? Or maybe out on the west end of Belleville. You start talking about after 8, 9 o'clock at night, you feel a little bit nervous about doing it. And we shouldn't have to do that. And those problems have to be addressed. What I also like about Phil is he does have a plan. And with those plans, he's going to get solutions. So I have a strong interest in Phil becoming the next mayor of Belleville. Because I like his honesty, I like his plans, I like that he's going after solutions. And this is what makes us feel better. Especially feeling better about being citizens of Belleville. Born and raised in Belleville, went to school here, chose my career to be with Belleville. So I have a lot of interest in Belleville. And I want to see Belleville not only fix the current problems that we have now, but even get better, to improve, to become to a point to where people are moving back into Belleville. Back into Belleville because it is a safe community and because we have good schools and people wanting to live here. This is a wonderful community. We're so close to St. Louis, but we don't have to deal with the hustle and bustle of living in a community like St. Louis when we're only 14 miles away from St. Louis, living here in Belleville. And this is why we need a good, strong mayor. We need an honest mayor. We need a mayor with integrity. And we need a mayor with a great plan that's going to obtain solutions and make this city better. Now, Phil does not want any negative publicity going out. He wants to have a clean, honest campaign. My mother always taught us, if you have nothing nice to say about people, don't say anything at all. Now, we have 3 candidates coming up on the mayor ballot. And about the other 2 candidates, this is what I have to say about them. So the point I'm making here is, yes, we have 3 candidates on the ballot, but we have only one obvious choice, and that is for Phil Elmore and Dean White. And what I would like all of you to do, I'm asking a favor, please. We enjoy your support. We enjoy that you came here tonight. But when we leave here, well, I don't know, when we leave here, some of us might have a couple of tricks on us. Okay, so let's do this tomorrow. Tomorrow, let's start making contact with about 20 of our friends that all live in the city of Brough. If you got friends living in Swansea, fine, say hi to them. But right now, you've got to talk to the people who live here in Brough. Endorse Phil and Dean. Tell them about the wonderful things that we already know about them. And emphasize to them that we have this election coming up. It is on April 9th. Please go out and vote. And please go out and vote for Phil Elmore and Dean White.
Not only did John get to enjoy some of my finest pre-recorded music at wedding receptions, he was a baseball coach, and I was an umpire, and he always came up to me and said, "Phil, you're the best umpire." Never said that one time. So that's good. Enjoy yourself this evening. Thank you for coming. John's asked you to call 20. I'm going to tell you, please ask those 20 to tell 20.
Yeah,
That's what it takes, folks. Please